Hello. Hi, everybody. My name is Ashley Laverty. I'm so excited to be here. It's always a little strange teaching on Facebook live stream because I cannot see anybody. So, but I can see the comments. So if you are out there in the void, type your name in the chat so I can say hello and I know who's here. So my name is Ashley Laverty, and I'm the artistic director of Kerfuffle, which is a theater and dance company based in the Midwest that creates performances specifically for children under 6 years old. And I am so excited to be here. I want to say a huge thank you to the Lead Center for presenting me here as a part of Lead Learning. And I really would also like to shout out and say thank you to our generous patron friend sponsors, Liz and Craig Wanamaker. Thank you so much. And to everyone at home, please consider supporting the Lead Center by making a donation to the Lead Center Relief Fund at www.leadcenter.org. Your support is needed, and gifts of every size really make a difference. So thank you so much for considering making a donation. Thank you for being here. Ooh, Leah and Sophie are here. Ryan, Tara, Abby, and Margaret. Oh my goodness. Yay. Hello. Well, everybody, while you're writing your names in the chat, if you have bubbles readily available, we will be using them later on. So grown-ups, if you hear that and you want to go right now and get them ready, that's up to you. But we will be having a bubble break in the middle of our session today. And everyone, while you're writing your names and saying hello, if you'd like to offer some body parts that will need to be warming up today, please put that in the chat too. So we're going to sing a hello song. We're going to warm up different parts of our body. And if you think it would be fun to warm up our toes, have your grown-up write that in the chat, or your nose, or your ears, or your elbows, or whatever you think would be fun. Oh, Rebecca is here. Olivia is here. Oh, this is so wonderful. Well, what a great way to end our Thursday today. So everyone, while you are joining us and typing in body parts into the chat and getting your bubbles ready and typing your little ones' names into the chat, we're going to start with 3 big ocean breaths. Now, the way that we do an ocean breath is we're going to inhale through our nose. We're going to bring our arms all the way up overhead. And then we're going to exhale out of our mouth, making the sound of an ocean wave like this. We're going to do that 3 times, all right? So make sure you're seated in a nice, comfortable position. And here we go. Inhale. Ocean breath. Inhale. Ocean breath. And third and final ocean breath. Inhale. Ocean breath. Awesome. Oh, very good. Zay says we're going to warm up our whole bodies, of course. Classic. Love that. All right. So we're going to start with our hello song today. We'll start with the 3 that I always do. And then just a reminder, you can throw in the chat some ideas for some other body parts. Okay. So this is a sing-along song. So as soon as you think you know the words, you're going to sing along with me. And we're always going to start. I'm going to scoot back by wiggling our fingers. So get those fingers ready. And here we go. We're gonna wiggle, wiggle, wiggle our fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle our fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle our fingers to say hello to our friends. Let's shake our hands. We're gonna shake, shake, shake our hands. Shake, shake, shake our hands. Shake, shake, shake our hands to say hello to our friends. Let's roll our shoulders. We're gonna roll, roll, roll our shoulders. Roll, roll, roll our shoulders, roll, roll, roll our shoulders to say hello to our friends. All right, everybody, what other body parts do we need to warm up today? Zay says we're going to warm up our whole body. That sounds like a really good grand finale. I wonder for our second round, what if we maybe we'll sing about our noses, and what about our bellies? We could shake our bellies, wiggle our noses, shake our bellies, and then shake our whole bodies. All right, here we go. We're gonna wiggle, wiggle, wiggle our noses, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle our noses, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle our noses to say hello to our friends. All right, if you have space to stand up, please join me so we can really shake these bellies. Here we go. We're gonna shake, shake, shake our bellies, shake, shake, shake our bellies, shake, shake, shake our bellies to say hello to our friends. All right, and now we gotta warm up our whole bodies. Here we go. We're gonna shake, shake, shake our bodies, shake, shake, shake our bodies, shake, shake, shake our bodies to say hello to our friends. Yeah, give yourselves a sign language round of applause. Nice job, everybody. Friends, repeat after me. Reach up high. Stretch down low, jump out wide, and say hello. Let's do that one more time. Reach up high, stretch down low, jump out wide, and say hello. Very nice. And now we're going to crisscross our feet and sit down. Bring your toes together and let your knees come wide and start flapping those butterfly wings. Now, I have a really silly song I like to sing when we flap our butterfly wings, and it goes like this. Put your nose to your toes and smell your feet. Pee-oo! Put your nose to your toes and smell your feet. Hey, you! Put your nose to your toes and kiss your smelly toes. Put your nose to your toes and smell your feet. Hey, you! Okay, maybe your toes smell delicious. So let's sing the song again. And this time, instead of saying to you, let's say, good. Like our toes smell like delicious chocolate brownies. Or something else that smells so good, like roses. Here we go. Put your nose to your toes and smell your feet. Good. Put your nose to your toes and smell your feet. Good. Put your nose to your toes and kiss your smelly toes. Put your nose to your toes and smell your feet. Good. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. Nice job. Bring your hands underneath your knees and gently bring your knees to kiss. And stand on up. So friends, today we are going on a very special adventure. And I don't know, you might know where we're going and you might not. So fortunately, I brought my blue box with lots of clues. What do you think is inside this blue box? If you have an idea, tell your grown-up and they can type it in the chat. And I have a song, of course, about the blue box. And it goes like this. What's in the blue box, blue box, blue box? What's in the blue box? I don't know. Let's sing it one more time. What's in the blue box, blue box, blue box? What's in the blue box? I don't know. All right, I think we should maybe open the blue box and see what's inside. There are many objects inside the blue box. I see. What is this? A lobster. Everyone show me that you have lobster claws. I see a lobster. Ooh, I see. What's this? A fish. Everyone make a fish face with me. Oh, Cara and Zay say Pokemon cards are in the blue box. Oh, let's see. I mean, there still could be some Pokemon cards. Let's keep looking. Ooh, uh-oh. What's this? It's a shark. Everyone show me your big shark, your sharp shark teeth. Ooh, that's a hard thing to say. Your sharp shark teeth. Ooh. What's this? It's another one that snaps with claws. It's a crab. Hello. Ooh, and finally. Whoa. What are these? Seashells. Yeah, Zay says, we're going underwater. You are right. And I'm sure everybody at home figured that out, didn't you? Because where else can we find seashells and crabs and lobsters and upside down fish and sharks, but under the sea. So we are going to travel underwater today. That's right, Zay. So now I know that I am talking to a group of brilliant people who know all different kinds of creatures that live under the sea. So if you have an idea of one of your favorite creatures, it could be something that just came out of the blue box, or it could be something else. Can you tell your grown-up to type it in the chat? And I'm going to share my screen with you, and we are going to look at some pictures of some creatures that we might find. Ooh. So I see some really colorful fish. Let's make a fish face again. Maybe you can do your little fish gills. I just realized I have to control this, don't I? These pictures. Oh, I see a big shark. Everyone show me a shark fin and show me those sharp shark teeth again. And imagine like you are moving very deliberately. Sharks move really deliberately, or like they glide towards the fish that they want to eat. Oh, does anyone know what this creature is? This creature is called a jellyfish. And jellyfish, ooh, they kind of float. Oh, a giant, oh my gosh, people are writing their ideas. These are wonderful. Thank you. If you're just joining us, you can write your favorite sea creature in our chat. And friends, can you show me with your hands that they're jellyfish? If you've ever seen a jellyfish, you know they kind of look like they're just floating or flying. And they come in all different colors. This one, of course, is pink. I see some blues too. Oh, what is this? This is a teeny, tiny little creature, maybe the size of your finger. Everyone, show me with your finger that you are a teeny, tiny little seahorse. You know, I do not know if seahorses make sounds, but maybe today we can use our imagination and maybe we can make teeny, tiny horse sounds like, hey, hey, hey. Oh, old and slow and wise sea turtles. Show me that you have a big shell like a sea turtle and you are swimming very slowly like a sea turtle. So it's not quite a squid, Olivia, but I do have a picture of an octopus, which of course, as we know, has 8 tentacles. Everyone show me 8 fingers, 8 tentacles. And octopi are super smart and very wise. Can everyone imagine, like, you have tentacles? And how can you move your tentacles in a different way than how we were moving like a jellyfish? Remember, our jellyfish are floating. And our tentacles might move a little differently. Maybe you can get your shoulders involved. The largest mammal on Earth. Everyone, stand up if you have room and show me that you are a huge blue whale. And if you are the biggest mammal in the world, you might take up a lot of space and you might move really slow. Does anyone know what a whale sounds like? You can search whale sounds on the internet. And it kind of sounds like, We're going to maybe make some whale sounds in a little while. Oh, remember these? We had our lobster and our crabs. And they kind of scuttle around, don't they? And if we move like them, we might crawl around. Maybe we might do a crab walk backwards. And of course, they might snap you too. So everybody, show me your crab and your lobster claws. Snap, 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 snap. And finally, very important, although not a sea creature, we do know that bubbles may appear when we travel underwater. And if bubbles appear underwater, well, then they might appear in our living room. So if you are just joining us right now, grab some bubbles if you have any readily available. No big deal if you don't, but if you do, we're going to have maybe a bubble break in a little while. All right, so Olivia and Rebecca love squids, and they says a giant grouper. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Oh, Kaylee says seahorse, and Kaylee is with Leah and Sophie. Jane loves whales. Very nice. Awesome, everybody. Well, today, before we travel underwater, we have to make sure that we are prepared and we understand all of the creatures that we might see. So we're going to play a game called Cross the Ocean. And we're going to cross the ocean like so many different creatures that we just discussed. So everybody stand up. And now it's up to you. You can move all around your space. You can move from one side of the room to the other side of the room. You can move from all the way back here to all the way up here. Whatever you need to really embody these sea creatures is what you need. All right. So I'm going to say cross the ocean like, and I might say cross the ocean like a teeny tiny, very fast fish. We are going to move using our bodies and our voices, and of course our imagination, like teeny tiny fish from one side of our room to the other. All right, here we go. Cross the ocean like a teeny tiny fast fish. Go. Show me your fish face. Show me your fish face, and you're really, really fast. You're even faster than that. Oh, maybe you're being chased by something. Oh, and get back to the other side of the room. Oh. Cross the ocean like an old, very smart turtle. Go. How do you move like an old sea turtle? Do you have a shell? Do you have your flippers? And now, with this game, everybody, there's no wrong answer at all. It's just all about how we use our imagination to move like these creatures. Cross the ocean like a crab that is kind of angry. How are you going to walk like a crab? I think I'm gonna get down and do a crab walk. But how can you be a crab that's kind of angry? And what are you angry about? Cross the ocean like a really big blue whale, the biggest whale in the world. Go. How do you move? Like you are so big, bigger than 2 elephants, and you're swimming. And what does it sound like when water comes out of your blowhole? Cross the ocean like a mermaid that got lost on their way to the hair salon, and they're really confused. Cross the ocean like a shark that's really hungry. Go. Show me those shark teeth. And everybody, on the count of 3, say what your shark is going to eat. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sushi! Olivia wants us to know that crabs play football. What? Okay, I think we should cross the ocean then. Like crabs playing football. Go! Over here! Touchdown! Can you do a crab celebration dance like your crab just got a touchdown? I love that. Thank you, Olivia, for telling us. All right. One more. No, I'm sorry. 3 more. Cross the ocean like a teeny tiny little seahorse. Go. How do you move like a little seahorse? Nay, 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 nay. Cross the ocean like a giant grouper. I think that's a big fish. Go. What does your grouper sound like? And last but not least, cross the ocean like a huge, very smart and wise squid, which is like an octopus, but really, really big. So 8 tentacles, everybody. Go. Ooh, how do you move like you have 8 tentacles? Whoa. Can you stretch your feet and stretch your arms and legs like you're underwater? Maybe you get your hips involved too. Move like you have 8 tentacles. Whoa. Ooh. And come on back to your device. Maybe moving like a squid. Whoa. Oh, very nice. Give yourself a huge round of applause. That was so awesome. I can't see anybody, but I know that everyone was using their bodies and their imaginations to really act out all of those sea creatures. Okay, so we're almost ready to go underwater, but if we're going to go underwater, we cannot be dressed like how we're dressed. I mean, I'm assuming no one is wearing a scuba diver suit at home, right? So I'm going to share my screen with you again. I want to look at a picture. Here we go. Of what someone might wear when we go deep underwater. So, like I said, it probably looks a lot different than what you're wearing now. Scuba divers have to wear some really special equipment because we're humans and we can't breathe underwater. I see that they have a swimsuit. I see something really special on their feet. Does anyone know what those are called? I have another picture too. Here's a little an up close one of what they're wearing on their faces. So this person has something over their eyes. Anyone know what those are called? So we need to know what's on their feet, what's over their eyes, and they also have to have something very special in their mouth so that they can breathe underwater. I see that there's a picture of a scuba diver swimming on the right side with all of those fish. Wow, maybe we'll see some fish. All right, everybody. So we have to get prepared and put on our scuba diver suit. All right, so Stephen, we can stop sharing our screen and everybody stand up. All right, so first we have to put on our scuba diver suit, which as you may recall from the picture is kind of tight. So everybody bring your legs a little wider than your hips and arms true. And let's imagine like we're putting on our scuba diver suit all the way starting down at this ankle. So stretch all the way down and then stretch those legs all the way up. Or your pant leg rather. Stretch, and then stretch it all the way up your arm. And very good. Wiggle the fingers. Very nice. Let's get the other pant leg on. So stretch all the way down to the other side. And stretch all the way up. Stretch your arm, wiggle the fingers. And very good. Friends, did anyone tell us what those feet are called? All right, I'll tell you. They're called flippers. So we have to put our flippers on our feet in order to go deep underwater. So everyone cross your legs and sit down on your buoy. And everybody, we are going to stretch our legs open like this and pointing our toes high to the ceiling. Come all the way over to one foot and make sure you get that flipper on. Got it on? Okay, good. Go to the other foot. Put your other flipper on. Got it on? All right, good. And now stretch towards both of your flippers and then bring your flippers together like this. Very nice. Now, if we're going underwater, we have to have our air tank so we can breathe. So everybody crisscross your legs. And I want you to imagine like you have a big scuba tank right over your shoulders. So put it on like this, like a backpack. And get your mouthpiece and put it in your mouth. And we're just using our imagination. Now, friends, we're going to take 3 big belly breaths to make sure that we are ready and prepared to breathe deeply when we go underwater. So put one hand on your belly and put one hand on your heart. And we're going to take those 3 big ocean breaths like we did before, thinking about our oxygen and breathing nice and deep from that belly. All right, take a deep breath in. And out your mouth, making ocean waves. And deep breath in. And deep breath out. And one more time, deep breath in. And ocean waves. All right, everyone. Scuba divers, we are ready. So everybody stand up. We got our flippers. We got our swim scuba diver suits on. And of course, we have our oxygen packs with our scuba diver air mouthpiece. Very good. Okay, so put your feet together, hands on your hips. We are going to lower ourselves into the water. And this is going to take an immense amount of focus and balance. Everybody holding those belly muscles, come all the way up on your tiptoes and lower yourself, keeping your feet, your heels off the ground. Just lower your knees. Whoa. Try to keep your heels off the mat. Just lower your booty. Keep bending your legs. And we're going in the water in 3, 2, 1, splash. Scuba divers, we're in. Start swimming with your arms and look around at all the beautiful creatures. Friends, I see a colorful jellyfish. Start bringing your arms and your legs like they are weightless, like a jellyfish. And if you have a yoga mat or a space that you'd like to come to, come on over and forward fold jellyfish all the way down to your feet. Having your jellyfish arms move from side to side. Bring your nose to your knees. And as you move like a jellyfish, everyone, can you decide what color you are? What color is your jellyfish? And on the count of 3, let's say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, orange. Oh, jellyfish, come all the way up with your jellyfish hands to your knees, straightening your back, and jellyfish flow down to your toes. Let's try that one more time. Walk your hands up to your knees and flow down to your toes. Scuba divers, I see the largest mammal in the ocean coming close to us. So come all the way back down to our forward fold and walk your hands out like you are a huge whale coming into a strong whale position. And as we lower ourselves down to our belly, how does a whale sound? Ready? Whoa! Whales are super huge. They're super creatures. So we're going to do our super whale pose right now. So bring both of your arms straight in front of you and keep those legs stretched behind you. Bring your chin to your mat. And we are going to lift both of our arms and both of our legs at the same time into our super whale position. Maybe we can make a whale sound while we do it. So can everyone exhale all of your air out of your belly? And here we go. Inhale and lift up. Whale sound. Lower back down. Taking a rest for just a breath. Then bring your hands underneath your shoulders and lift yourself all the way into a teeny tiny little rock position, because underwater there are a lot of rocks and lots of little crevices that all the teeny tiny creatures can hide in. There's little rocks, and of course there's beautiful sea anemone and seagrass and flowers. So let's come all the way up to a tabletop position, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders and tuck those toes, straighten those legs, and bring your booty high into the sky as if you are a pokey sea anemone. And if you'd like to lift one leg up and stretch, 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 and bring it down, and bring the other leg up and stretch, 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 and bring it down. And now, friends, bring up your sea anemone little pokey part and decide what color your sea anemone is going to be. Mine's going to be pink. and point your toe like a pointy part of the sea anemone. And bring it down. And let's do that again on the other foot. Lift up that pokey part of your sea anemone. Are you the same color or is this one a different color? And bring it down. Very nice. Uh-oh. Everybody, come on to your knees. There's no need to panic, but there are sharks on their way. Everybody, stand up. Show me that you are a shark with a fin. Now, sharks are warriors. So everybody, we're going to come into a warrior position. So bring one foot all the way in front of you and bend that knee. And let your back leg be nice and straight like a warrior. Show me you have your fin, and then straighten those shark arms, looking towards the front of your foot, and make those shark teeth and say, da-da, 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 da-da. And straighten that foot, and now let's try the other side. So turn the foot towards the other side of your mat, bend your knee and say, da-da, 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 da-da. Oh no, no need to panic, no need to panic. Let's go back this way, sharks. Na-na, 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 na-na. One more time to the other side. Bring your leg towards the back of your mat, bend your knee and say, da-na, 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 da-na. And all of these little fish decided to panic. Everybody show me you're a fish, and you're a fast little fish, and you're swimming, and you're swimming, and you're swimming, and you're trying to escape. Swim, 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 fish. Show me your fish face. Show me your panicked fish face. And everybody, can you balance on one foot as you swim and swim and swim and swim and swim and swim, and bring that foot down and bring the other leg up and balance on that foot and keep swimming for 3, for 2, for 1, and splash! The fish decided to hide in an area where there were so many bubbles. So everybody, if you have your bubbles, you can get them. And let's see, fish, if you can pop your bubbles using your nose. The fish were swimming and swimming and swimming. They swam through the bubbles. They popped the bubbles. They popped the bubbles with their fish noses. Oh, my bubbles are coming really fast. I don't know if I can pop mine with my nose. How about with our fish elbows? And we're going to blow bubbles for 10 more fish seconds. Ooh. And pop a few more. And then the fish were so small, they hopped into a bubble. And then, show me, everybody, how do you move if you are in a bubble? You're floating in a bubble, little fish. Whoa. How do you move if you're floating in a bubble? And the bubble went in circles. And the bubbles went so high. And the bubbles went so low. And the bubbles brought the fish to safety. Everybody, find a spot to lie down on your back. And as they looked around, they saw sea stars lying in the sun. So friends, stretch your arms over your head and stretch your legs down beneath you, letting your toes fall outward. And those sea stars just warm their body at the bottom of the ocean. Sea stars are quiet, calm creatures. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. I see a little seahorse. Let's make our legs look like a seahorse today. So let's bring our feet so they are bent and our toes are on our mat and our knees are pointing high to the sky. And you can put your right leg over your left. And then there's like a little hole because it's like you made a number 4 with your legs. And reach through the hole and grab on to your left knee. And bring your head back down to your mat like you're a little seahorse with your little seahorse legs. And maybe you can make your toes wag back and forth and say, no, no. Very nice. And when you're ready, seahorses, you're going to switch legs. Nay, I'm not ready. Nay. And maybe you're not ready. And you can stay a little longer on one side. So bring both of your feet back to your mat with your legs bent, your knees facing the ceiling, and put your other leg over. And then it's like you made a number 4, and there's a hole, and you're going to reach through the hole and grab onto your right knee, bringing your head back down to your mat, and you can wiggle these toes and say, no, no, like a little seahorse. Like a little seahorse in our imaginary world today where seahorses say nay. And when you're ready, bring both of your feet back to your mat and stretch those arms overhead, scuba divers. Everyone, you're still with me, right? Still got your flippers on? Bring your legs up, wiggle those toes if you still have your flippers. If you don't, look around. I'm sure it's not far. Make sure you got both your flippers on and rock and roll up to the top of your mat. Make sure you got your oxygen tank on, okay? Woo. All right, one more rock and roll, and let's stand up. All right, oxygen tanks on, scuba divers. Oxygen mouthpieces in. Everyone, you know, I thought it was time to say goodbye, but I just spotted the coolest thing about being underwater. I see a treasure chest. Everybody, scuba divers, swim with me and let's go find that huge treasure chest. Swim like a scuba diver, and the treasure chest is right over here. Now, mine's really heavy. Everybody pick it up. Oh, is yours heavy too? Oh boy. Okay. I want you to walk it over to your device. Oh, show me how big it is. Whew. Oh, okay. Ooh, put it down on your lap. Now, friends, if we're going to open a treasure chest that we just found underwater, we need to tread carefully because there might be a curse. So let's think of some magical words that maybe we can say to make sure there's no curse. All right? So let's think. What are some magical words? I know abracadabra are magical words. What are some other magical words? While you're thinking of some magical words, friends, in your scuba diver suits, you all have a magical key. So take it out of your pocket and stand up. All right, so we're gonna reach and put our magic key in the treasure chest. And then right before we open it up, we're gonna say a magical word. All right, so if you know a magical word where you are, you can say it, or you can type it in the chat, or you can say abracadabra along with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra! Open it up. It's very squeaky and old. Oh. Reach inside the treasure chest. Whoa. Huh. It's magical clay. Wow. Here's the cool thing about magical clay. It can be anything you want it to be. So, friends, what we're going to do is at home, you are going to turn your magical clay into whatever you wish could be in a treasure chest. So, you're going to show us and tell us. So, for example, if I have my magical clay, I'm going to turn it into it's a little kitten, a little furry kitten. Okay, I'm going to put the furry kitten down there. Or maybe I can turn it into it's a basketball. Or maybe I can turn it into those bubbles from earlier. The amazing thing about our treasure chest is it's your own treasure chest. So anything can be inside of it. It's your own. So everybody, show us with your magic clay what sort of treasure was inside your chest. And when you're ready, you're going to take your treasure and we're going to lie down on the mat. I'm going to get the kitten. Okay, come on, kitten. And come to a comfortable space, scuba divers. Maybe, like I said, you have a yoga mat and you can lie down on that, or you can just lie down on the ground with your treasure. And maybe your treasure is a delicious sandwich. Maybe your treasure is a piece of jewelry. Or maybe your treasure is something like a kitten or a toy or something very special to you. And everybody, close your eyes. And while we relax here on our mat, I want you to think about the incredible adventure we just had. We put on our scuba diving gear. We dove underwater. We saw jellyfish and huge sharks. We saw rocks and sea anemone. We saw whale and teeny tiny, really fast fish. And the fish were chased by a shark until they found a safe bubble cove. And then just when we thought it was time to go home, we found a treasure chest. And you have with you something very special. Everybody take one more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. And everybody, when you open your eyes, you're no longer scuba divers, but you're back to being human beings in your own homes, in your own bedrooms, in your own living rooms. And we can meet up at our devices. So maybe you want to stretch your arms, stretch your toes, open your eyes, give yourself a hug. And come on back. Oh, wow. My gosh, what a fun adventure we had today. Well, everybody, it is about time to say goodbye. And the way I like to say goodbye is with a very special goodbye song, of course. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. And with our goodbye song, we're going to say goodbye to all those body parts that we warmed up earlier. So everyone, this is a repeat after me song, but it does start with our fingers. So repeat after me. Goodbye with fingers. Goodbye with hands. Goodbye with shoulders. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye with noses. Goodbye with bellies. Goodbye with whole bodies. Goodbye, goodbye. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on this incredible underwater adventure. My name is Ashley, and like I mentioned before, I'm the artistic director of Kerfuffle, which is a theater and dance company for very young audiences. We create performances specifically for children under 6 years old. And you can check us out at www.kerfuffletvy.com for some more info, as well as a pretty awesome project that we just launched this summer. We are developing a play with anyone in the world, and you can download our free play development kits to help us do that. And I want to say a huge thank you again to the Lead Center for having me here today on this Lead Learning event. And so another huge shout out to Craig and Liz Wanamaker for being our patron friend sponsors for this event. And to everyone who was here, thank you so much for your comments. Just a reminder that any dollar helps if you'd like to contribute to the Lead Center Relief Fund at www.leadcenter.org. And once again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. And thank you for joining me. Bye.